a hypocrite.
Hypocrite!
You are a... Oh. Hypocrite. Did I spell that right? Influencers are hypocrites. We are hypocrites. You are a hypocrite because why? We're all human. And humans are hypocrites.
Boom!
Oh my god. 11 months ago, I did self-motivational videos, but now I feel like every YouTuber that I've ever watched is getting canceled somehow, somewhere, something. And I just like, guys, I just want to have fun, y'all. Originally in the beginning of all of this, YouTube became kind of sort of an outlet for me to remind myself to be a good person. But the reality of it is that none of us actually have it all figured out. Your favorite self-care YouTuber, your favorite idol, your favorite anyone does not have it all figured out. And while it's like super obvious, like, yeah, we're human, no one has it figured out, I feel like we don't give ourselves enough credit for who we are as people, because I'm doing that gasping thing every single time, bro. Whenever I'm editing, I'm like going through the things and I'm like, like, you're not swimming, you're not exercising. I have recorded about 4 or 5 videos and I have gone back into this cycle of, this is stupid, I don't know what I'm doing, why am I posting this, no one actually cares, because they actually don't. And also living with adjustment disorder. Now that sounds crazy, but it's not. It's just when, my broad terms, I'm gonna have like the definition here somewhere. It just means that you have a big change in your life and it freaks up all of your other life parts and everything, and you think that there's a cultist in your kitchen that's gonna kidnap you and destroy you, and you're gonna be put in a Scientology cult and you're all gonna die. That's just my experience with adjustment disorder though. But I'm getting through it. Therapy is at number 1. Freaked up because it's like saying 0 minutes, but I swear I had memory on it. I swear I just cleared it. But anyways, going back to the topic, being hypocrites. I don't know what I was talking about before, but we're just gonna go back on the topic of being a hypocrite, okay? People aren't perfect, unfortunately that. And it is disappointing to know that everyone is flawed and everyone has mistakes, especially you. And I think that as much as I like to say that I'm very self-reflective, it's also a thing where you look in the mirror and you're like, oh yeah, I would get it. I would understand if I was a toxic person and yada 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 yada. I actually didn't delete any of my memory card, and that is a prime example of how sometimes when you think you aren't wrong, you absolutely are wrong. So what is hypocrisy actually? I don't have an exact definition up here, and I probably should have because I have nothing prepared for this video except straight vibes and all of that stuff, but you know what, let's search it up together. Let's learn together. Alright, that's great. You really helped me there, thanks. Okay, let's go into hypocrisy. You don't do what you say that you do or want others to do. One of the biggest examples that I have for you, because I want to be real, we gotta be serious, like, I have made around 5 videos. 5 of those have been talked about the same exact freaking topic. This topic. Topic. This same exact topic. But every single time, I have deleted that video. Because every single time I went through that editing scheme, that cutting through, that ticky-tacky-tack, I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, what I'm saying is so stupid. Everyone's gonna make fun of me and I'm gonna cry about it. From the person who tells people, whose literal job is telling people to do it anyways, even if you are scared. I am one of the biggest hypocrites out there, and I will say that, okay? And all of the people that you know around you are also hypocrites, and all the people that you watch and everyone that you know are also hypocrites. And that's the unfortunate thing about self-care videos, is that no matter how much somebody, like, doesn't matter if they're a self-care YouTuber or just your freaking mom telling you to get up and clean your room, if you don't do it, then you're not doing it. We all have free will. We're all allowed to do whatever the freak we want with our lives. And that almost is a little bit unfortunate at some point, because you really don't have anyone else to blame to why you aren't making progress except yourself. And while it is unfortunate, if you look on the flip side, optimistically, it means that everything in your life, you are able to still control yourself. You are able to control how you react to a situation, how you react to getting less views than you had, than that one singular video that kind of went viral, not really went viral, soft viral, and then you started, you know, getting into the dip end, and then you cry about it, and then you crash out, and then you stop posting for 11 months, and then you make this video that you don't even know if you're gonna post, and then you change your entire life, and then you go through an emotional crisis, and then you realize, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? Why am I doing all of this? There's no point to any of this. No one has it figured out. You are not alone in that factor. No matter who tells you, they do not have their entire life figured out, because there would be no point to doing any of this, to trying new things, to trying to reach your dreams if you had it all figured out. Because sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes it just isn't something that fits with you. When you grow up as a child, think about what you wanted to do back then. What I wanted to do back then was be the CEO of Walmart. Yeah, that didn't work out. But the idea is that we change every single day. And what we believe today may or may not be the same in 2 weeks from now, or a year from now, or 20 years from now, or even tomorrow. We are ever changing. We are humans. We're going to have different beliefs at different times because we go through different experiences, which is why we are all hypocrites. Because what we say 11 months ago may not be what we believe currently. We are all hypocrites because we change. What you said years before may not align with who you are now, and what you said before, or what you did for your life and what your habits were before, may not align with who you are today. With the idea being, like, hear me out, wait a second, okay? Those negative habits can be changed. They can be changed. You are never, like, stuck in a situation. That's one thing I might never change my mind. Actually, you know, I might change my mind tomorrow. But right now, okay, I'm saying this, there is always a way out. There's always a second option. There's always an option to do something else. You have options. Never think that in any situation, no matter positive or negative, there's going to be a situation where you're like, oh, I have no other option. I only have option B, option A, and option B. What else am I supposed to do? There is not only A and B or B and C and D. This is not a multiple choice question. Your life is not a multiple choice question test. At the end of the day, you can ask people for, like, their opinions and, like, oh, should you do this? Should you do that? Da, 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 da. But once you have that, like, wide range of, okay, I could do this, I could do that, I could also do this, da, 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 you have to make that decision on your own. Just like how these videos cannot make options for you, cannot change your life for you. They can worm your way into your brain and think like, oh, maybe that actually makes sense. Maybe I should put my life back together. But every single year, no matter what year it is, I always see these videos. Here's how to make your life, here's how to change your life and peak your life at 2025. 6 months in, here's how to make your life it. These videos are so repetitive, but the reason why they're so repetitive and always there is because people will always need reminders that you could still change your life. Maybe not in those 6 months or 3 months in the summer, or maybe even the year. Because change isn't just like this, oh wow, I did it. I changed, I'm a millionaire. I could fly business class everywhere now. Change is something that's slow. And you can make little changes in your life. I think that, but the idea that I'm trying to put out, like change as a whole, you cannot change your entire life in just a set amount of time. You're putting too much pressure on yourself, and these expectations are so high, you will never reach them. I mean, I guess like technically you could say like, well, technically I could change my life in 3 months and 6 months, and do it! Do it! You might completely disagree with everything that I say in this video. You might completely disagree with everybody in your life. You might be completely closed-minded. You might say that you're open-minded, but you're completely closed-minded. You might say that you're open-minded and be open-minded. You will disagree with so many people in the world. You will meet so many different types of people. You are going to see people who disagree with you, who hate you just because. There are times in my life where I have genuinely asked people who don't like me, who hate me, who talk crap about me to other people, and ask, hey, why do you not like me? Like, is it something that I did? Because, you know, even then, you have to realize that you are sometimes the issue, you are sometimes the problem, and sometimes we can be mean, and I was like, am I the issue? And sometimes you are the issue. Majority of the times, in any situation, you will always play a part in some way, shape, or form. There will always be things that you do better, but you also can't just expect yourself to be perfect in every situation, because that becomes perfectionism, and then it's not great, and then you get into this whole cycle of, I gotta be perfect, yeah, okay. But I was asking this girl, and I remember looking her in the eyes and asking, what did I do to you to make you hate me so much? And you know what she did? She looked at me. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. And I think in that moment, I was annoyed. I was pissed. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, why? You're spreading all these rumors about me. Blah, 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 blah. People are going to dislike you for things that you don't even know. People like to hate. People like to dislike other people, but you can't do anything about that. You cannot expect that everyone in your life will love you and cherish you and push you up and bring you up and want the best for you, because they don't. People are mean sometimes, but on the flip side, people are nice as well. There are people who go out of their way to help people, who risk their lives to help people. With more traction, with more people knowing you, and just like knowing and exploring. Oh my god, allergies is crazy. And just going around in the world and knowing people and trying new things and meeting other people, you're going to meet people who completely hate you, who completely disagree with you just because you don't know why. Maybe it's a personal thing, maybe it's not personal. You don't know. But what are you gonna do? There will be people who hate you. Trust me, there will be people that you hate you. So there's really no point into trying to please people, trying to please your bullies into liking you, because they don't. Doing that probably makes them hate you more. I remember I used to be that kid in middle school who would try to be nice and try to joke with the people who literally make fun of me and bully me, and it would never work. You cannot change people if they don't want to be changed. While it is a hard pill to swallow that some of your closest friends, and even the person that you look like, oh my god, that even the person that you look in the mirror, or how I'm looking in the camera, that you cannot change that person unless that they want to change. It is almost a little bit freeing. You are not responsible for these people. You can only do so much, even as a parent, even as a guardian, even if you're a teacher. And God bless the teachers, because, oh, I could not have that patience. You cannot change anyone who does not want to change. And that is one of the biggest pills that is so difficult to swallow. And realizing sometimes, you know, you could be the issue, they could be the issue, everyone's the issue, everyone's a hypocrite, everyone makes mistakes in life. Nobody is perfect. No matter how confident someone is, people are going to have insecurities. And if they don't, then they might be a narcissist. And that's a whole nother thing. I'm going on so many tangents today. This is the first video that I've actually talked about, and I think I'm really actually gonna post this, but it's okay to try again. It is okay to be wrong. It is okay to be a hypocrite. It's what you do afterwards that really makes it that. And as much as I'm saying all of these great philosophical words, and I'm such a philosophist, what? There are days, many days, even today, every single minute, that I make mistakes and I don't follow things that I say. Give yourself a little grace. Let yourself live. And be yourself. Try yourself to be yourself, because we are hypocrites because we change as people. And there's nothing else to it. Life is not perfect. We are not perfect. We're gonna make dumb mistakes. You're gonna make dumb mistakes. People around you are gonna make dumb mistakes. And I'm not saying that you should forgive everyone who hurts you or does wrong to you, but I am saying that you should forgive yourself. And every single time that you look in the mirror and you look and you think, oh my god, I should be better, oh my god, I could do this better, I could do that, why did I say that, you're overthinking and all of these things. And yes, you could have been better, but what can you do now? You cannot change the past. So while you are dwelling in the past, and then in the future, you will wonder, why did I dwell in the past so much? Why did I do all this so much? Why? you are going to be a hypocrite. Acceptance is that first step to letting yourself live for a second. You are going to make mistakes, and you're going to be around people that you probably don't want to be around and waste your time on things. Like, you might be thinking you wasted your time watching this video and you're so freaking dumb and you disagree with everything that I say, and okay, but at least could you leave a like and subscribe. Anyways, this may be the last video I'm going to post forever and ever and ever, but hopefully not, because I actually do love having a platform and I love reading your guys' comments, and I miss you guys so much, and yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Bye bye. Oh my god, bro. Come on. This is -1,000,000 aura.